All right, boys and girls, hope you did a great job on your handwriting. We're able to complete that. Let's go ahead and look at our phonics, page 143 and 144. I can't wait to get your work back to see how well you're doing on your phonics and your handwriting and your math. Hopefully you're doing your very best work on those, and I can't wait for you to get your brand new reader. Actually, I'm going to send 2 readers home when Mommy and Daddy pick up your work, so that's exciting. They're going to have a new title and a new animal on the front, and I know you're going to enjoy doing those. All right, before we work on our work today, one of the things I noticed when I was looking at some of your work, boys and girls, that we want to remember that when we are marking our letters in our words, that we only do short and long on what? You guys remember? Only short and long markings on our vowels. Do you remember our vowels? A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, and A, E, I, O, U. Remember, smiley face for short, a stick for the long. All right? We don't ever do a short or long on an S. We don't ever do a short or long like on an N. Only marking vowels that are short or long, right? So don't forget that when you're working through on your work. All right, on our page, of course, first and last name, I'm going to let you do what you've always been doing, marking vowels, practicing reading. That's such a great practice. I'm sure you're getting very good at it now. And then we're going to look down here. Now, we're going to look through these today because I want you to notice the pictures over to the side. Can you say milk, stamp, grass? Now those pictures are going to go, of course, over here. We've done this many times where we read and make a choice. But I want to show you something today when we read through these. Max, there's that X sound. Remember the X. Cut the blank. Now, when I read these words, grapes, grass, there's that GR, gr, they kind of made a fancy G there. Either one would work, really. We can actually cut grapes, but we got to look at our choices over here. And our choice, of course, would make sense with grass. Okay, so we always want to make sure we just don't circle and like, oh, we got to make sure our pictures over here match up. All right, Jane has the milk, meat. Again, which one makes sense with the picture? Bruh, there's that BR, bruh, et, 2 T's make 1 T sound, Brett got a, and just like we did on the rest of them, check it, there's ST, ump, amp. All right, so there's a matching picture to go with it. All right, so be careful when you're looking at that on a page like that. Now on the back, again, we've done this many times where we're going to fill in the correct letter. Let's say those pictures together. Can you say them with me? Heel, rope, sun, kite, fire, desk, gate, mule, leaf. And then at the bottom, you're going to be matching up words and pictures. All right. Now, today I want us to look a little bit about some of our blends. We've learned several blends. We've learned L blends. We've learned R blends. Let's see if we can practice some of these together. I'm going to start with our L blends. So that means we're going to take 2 letters and put them together. And I'm going to see if you can think of a word, blah. Can you think of a blah word? All right, can you say it out loud? Blah. I'm just going to pick black, one of our crayon colors. All right, let's do a CL. Can you think of a cla word? Cla. I'm going to think clock. We're learning to tell time using a clock. Can you think of an FL word? Fla. All right, I'm going to think of flower. I'm seeing pretty flowers during this spring weather. Springtime, flowers are growing. Let's look at the next one. GL, gla, gla. I'm going to think of glue. We use a lot of glue. PL. Can you think of a PL? Plug. How about please? A good manner word. Hopefully we're using with mommy and daddy. Please. Good manner word. And then SL. Sla. I'm going to think about slide. I know you guys like to play on the slide on the playground. All right, so those were a few of our L blends. All right, let's go ahead and look at some of our R blends. All right, we're going to take the letter R with all of our letters. Let's see, and we're going to see if we can think of some R blends. All right, say these with me. Bruh, cruh, druh, fruh, gruh, pruh, truh. I have an R there at the end. Bruh, we just read a boy's name Brett. I'm thinking of a brownie. How's that sound for a special treat? Maybe you can think of a BR word. Cruh, cry. I'm thinking cry. Sometimes when we're sad, we cry. DR, dr. Drawer. We put things in a drawer. Maybe you have a different DR word. That's great. Fra. How about frog? Can you make a frog sound? Ribbit. Gra. I think I'm going to go with grapes. Delicious snack. PR. Pray. And TR. How about tree? Again, pretty trees during springtime. Maybe you came up with some different ones, and that's okay too. Those are some of the blends, and we're going to definitely be seeing a lot of those in our new reader when you get those. So go ahead and work on your handwriting, and I'm going to go ahead and also give you some directions for your math page. Again, there's a yellow square up there. Of course, we're not going to be doing this for a grade book, but Mom and Dad, if you want to make sure they're kind of knowing what they're supposed to be doing, this would be a great way to let them do it independently. They should be able to do their numbers with their words. We've done this a lot. They should know numbers that come before, middle, after. Sometimes you might need to explain those squares on there. Make sure before, middle, especially where the square is, what they're looking for, because the directions only say write the missing number. It's not like they're all before or all after. Of course, add them up. Addition, boys and girls, you should be super, super good at those. Our time, again, we've started moving that minute hand. And our coin, what is that coin, boys and girls? Nickel. We've talked a lot about a nickel, counting by fives. Mom and Dad, they should be able to count that up and figure that up. So no problems there. This would kind of give you an idea. Are they getting those skills that we've done a lot of? And they should be very, very solid on all those skills. Again, boys and girls, first and last name. So try to do that as much independently as you can. And the back is just a fun little page of counting and writing numbers. Again, our numbers should be faced the right way. That's one of the other things I wanted to remind you, boys and girls, when you're doing your math work. Make sure your numbers are faced the right way. Those 3s and 5s and 9s. Let's make sure if we need to say the poem in our head as we do it, that's a-okay too to help us. All right, so I'm going to let you work on your handwriting. I'm going to let you work on your math. Again, let's try to do that as much as we can independently. That means by ourselves, boys and girls, and show Mom and Dad how well you're doing. All right? I know you'll do your very best for them. Don't forget, boys and girls, you can always get on Starfall and some of those other sites I have on Google Classroom for some extra practice on some of those skills. But Starfall would be a great resource, Mom and Dad, for them to look at. Just a little extra fun practice on those. So, all right, boys and girls, keep working hard.